Hello, air signs. We are going to use the Golden Universal Tarot deck for you. It may be a little bit shiny. We'll see how it goes. This is going to be your reading for January the 4th, Friday, January the 4th. My hope is I can do face-to-face with you all for Saturday and Sunday, but it may or may not occur depending on my schedule tomorrow. But that's the plan as of right now. This is going to be for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. If you find that the reading does not resonate with you, please check your moon, your rising signs. Check your Venus sign too, just in case your Venus sign got a love reading. It might apply to you. It might apply to you. All right. Let's start with the sign of Aquarius. If somebody could please timestamp down below, I truly appreciate that. To my new visitors, please click the lovely subscribe button down below also so that we can stay connected. Okay, Aquarius, your cards feel very good, very strong. I feel like somebody's getting ready to travel somewhere. I feel like somebody is traveling because they need a mental break. Like you kind of need to get away from work, you need to get away from family, you need to get away from stuff. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I see a pipe, like a old tobacco pipe. I don't know how this is going to equate to somebody. I have to express whatever kind of vision I'm getting. And I'm being reminded of my grandfather. My grandfather, he had a very large pipe collection. He used to sit there and smoke a pipe. And, you know, he loved his time with his grandkids, but he let us talk. You know, he'd sat there, he enjoyed his pipe, he'd smile at us, and he'd let us talk. And, you know, there was just a sense of peace. A sense of peace there. It was like he was contemplating the future of his legacy. The future of his legacy. And he was contemplating the joy that his family brought to him. It's like, you know, there was a sense of tremendous peace. And the smell of the pipe tobacco is like a sense of home. A sense of home for me. So I don't know who that applies to or how it applies. Maybe somebody's traveling to their hometown because they feel a sense of loss and need a sense of peace. I really, that's all I've got. The energy's left, but pipe tobacco. Pipe, you know, pipe. A sense of home, a sense of comfort, a sense of ease, a sense of peace, a sense of the future as well. So I don't know who that applies to, but I hope it helps somebody. Somebody may have suffered a loss of a family member recently as well. With that, because my grandfather has passed away, so there could be a long time ago, long time ago. But it could be somebody's dealing with grief as well, because I feel that sense of grief also. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, Aquarius. That's a beautiful new start. And the Knight of Swords. These cards are very hard to see. I'm actually probably going to, I might change them out depending on how it goes. Okay. The Empress. Aquarius, January 4th. Oh, I didn't see that this one was also turned over. This is a Queen of Pentacles. This very likely came before the Empress. One more, please, for Aquarius. The Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, these are hard to see, but I'll hold each one up to the camera. I still feel it's not the same energy, but it's the same emotion. I really feel sadness. Like sadness to the point where I feel like I need to cry, Aquarius. I don't know what all that's about. Okay, maybe somebody's crying right now watching this. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. I see gratitude here with the Empress. Sense of gratitude with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles as well. Aquarius, Aquarius. Calling in your soulmate. All right, Aquarius, your overall energy for our reading is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about diligently working towards something, putting all of your energy into creating, either implementing a plan, creating some sort of project, building a business for some of you. I feel like some of you are building a business, deciding to put work in on a relationship, putting work in on a family issue. There could be so many ways in which the Eight of Pentacles can represent itself in your life, Aquarius. But this is you putting in the time, the effort into something that is of great importance to you. And also being very meticulous in how you go about doing that. Now, there may have recently been some sort of news about a new opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. Something that can provide you with either financial stability, emotional stability. It could also provide you with, you know, a new direction to move in your life. I find it interesting that the Knight of Swords, can we see this? This is, I think we've got it there. See how the Knight of Swords is rushing towards this opportunity? It's whatever this opportunity is, it's requiring some form of communication. It's also requiring bold action. Action. The Knight of Swords is about taking action impulsively, fast, you know, almost to the point where they speak without thinking, and they just kind of rush in and do, right? So I feel, Aquarius, like this opportunity came along and suddenly you ran with it. Almost like there's this sense of hyper focus on it. Like when this opportunity came along, suddenly nothing else existed. It was like, you know, I gotta work on this, I gotta work on this, I gotta create this, I gotta do this now. You know, I'm feeling this sense of like, it literally is like, you know, this kind of like, kind of energy. And it's like, it's you rushing forward to seize an opportunity that came along in your life that seemed like this magnificent thing, right? And I feel as if you're moving towards that so rapidly because here as of late, you've not been feeling the gratitude. You've not been feeling as if you're in a good place. So suddenly when this opportunity comes along, there's this renewed sense of excitement, right? And so the excitement causes a super rapid movement, Aquarius. And with this opportunity, there's a lot of gratitude. You're very thankful for it. You're super excited about the movement. You feel as if this is a gift that has, you know, just fallen in your lap. You're super excited about it. You feel like it can provide you with the stability that you need in your life right now. This is the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. And she's very stable, very, very nurturing, very, very kind. She gives to others before she gives to herself. And so I feel like you see this opportunity as something that's been given to you. It's like, this is your moment. This is your day, your moment, your shining moment to produce something amazing. Which is why I feel like there's this frenzied energy to get in there and take care of it. Going forward into the future, we have the Empress. I feel like this opportunity is going to provide you with abundance in your life. So it may provide you with wealth. It may provide you with emotional contentment if you currently don't have that. It may also provide you with love if this is in regards to a relationship. The Empress is abundance in all areas of your life. It's also a very nurturing energy, and it's also cyclical. So she's very tied to nature. So there'll be a cycle where things are going great, and then there'll be a cycle where, you know, you suddenly have all of your provisions met, and then you'll go through a cycle where suddenly you have all your love needs met. And so you kind of go through these cycles within your life of different areas that provide you with abundance and everything that you have need of. And so the Empress is also very much about self-love as well, and being very filled with unconditional love towards others. It's also about movement. And so I feel like you're recognizing the impact that this opportunity could have on you in the future. But along with that opportunity, there's going to be some burdens. You're probably going to work a lot of long hours in order to accomplish this. If this is a relationship, you may find that it is very trying in the beginning to try to, as the two of you figure out what each person needs and you know, recognize your boundaries, your needs, your working with each other's behavioral traits, things of that nature. But I feel like this is more work related. And I feel like you're going to find that you're very stressed. You're putting in a lot more hours than you anticipated, but it's all for a good cause because there is abundance here, Aquarius. Now, for those of you that are dealing with a love situation, I feel like currently right now you may not have love in your life. You may be looking for it. With calling in your soulmate, it says that your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. As you work on this aspect of your life, it's going to be portrayed to others, and you're going to magnetically draw in people of like mind. And so keep your thoughts positive. Thoughts become things. You need your thoughts to be positive, moving forward in the right direction, and this looks really quite lovely, Aquarius. So have a beautiful January 4th. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please click that little button down below. We are going to move on to Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. How are my social butterflies doing? That's how I always see Gemini as. All right, let's see. Gemini. January 4th, Gemini. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, January 4th, 2019. I can't believe we're at 2019. Okay, We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, the Eight of Cups. If somebody could please timestamp down below for Gemini, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. We have the Eight of Wands. It was in the upright. The Eight of Wands, the Arrows of Love. Ooh, and the Nine of Swords. And you too also got the Eight of Pentacles as your overall energy. It looks like you're putting work into you, Gemini. You're putting work into you. Okay. It's interesting, you know, here we have the Eight of Wands and then the Nine of Swords. It's like communication comes in and it causes you mental anguish. It's interesting. Gemini, January 4th, Gemini. Serendipity. Can you see that? Huh. All right, we're going to take a Romance Angels for you as well. Serendipity, right moment, right place, right time. Synchronicities, fate, fated meetings. It's like no coincidence is actually a coincidence. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Does not mean you're getting engaged. It just means that your relationship is making a change. Okay, Gemini, so we have the Eight of Coins, and if you were watching through Aquarius, you may have heard me say that this means that, you know, you're putting a lot of work into something. You're diligently working on an aspect of your life to produce a result. And you're being very meticulous about that movement. You are working on you here is what I'm seeing. So we start off with this Nine of Pentacles energy. It's very much a singles energy. It's also about your achievements, like you achieving a higher level of success in some area of your life. I do see an achievement of a higher level of success in your relationships here. But you are achieving a higher level of success somewhere. It may be producing a financial reward or some sort of emotional contentment. But I feel like you were happy. This is in the past position. You were happy. You were content. You were, you know, enjoying that kind of alone time and achieving what you wanted to achieve. Putting your efforts into areas that were fulfilling to you as an individual. And then we had something change here with this Tower card. Something happened that came out of nowhere. Something that may have caused some fear. You could have had a financial loss. You could have lost a romantic partner. You could have lost a person from this world. They could have passed away. There is something, you could have had a business setback as well. You could have lost your job. Something surprising and unexpected that occurs. If you gave into fear, it was only temporarily, because I feel like you decided to leave all the struggles and the difficulties behind in order to move forward into your future. And this is moving forward alone too, by the way, Gemini. This is a lone card. You have two lone cards here. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is that singles energy, and then the Eight of Cups, which is walking away alone towards your future. Not knowing where you're going, but embracing the journey and knowing that it's taking you somewhere exciting. Now, I feel I feel like you may have found yourself at in the right place at the right time, or in the, shall we say, in the wrong place at the wrong time. At least it may have felt like that, which then created the Tower movement. And now you're recognizing it was the right place at the right time. It's moving you to where you're supposed to be. I feel like you're being divinely guided. You're being moved in a particular area of your life. With the arrows of love, there may have been some sort of expression of emotions. There could have been, you know, any kind of communication that was brought in to bring balance into your life. The communication comes in rather rapidly, also very unexpectedly, kind of out of nowhere. So you've got two unexpected cards here. And then that communication leaves you in this place of worry and anxiety. So I feel as if you had decided to kind of go it alone. And this won't be for everybody. So if this does not apply to you, please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. See if you've got some more insight there. But I feel like somebody had decided to move forward in their life alone. They didn't want to be involved in a relationship whatsoever. They may have even cut you off completely, or you may have cut somebody off. But there's this forward movement and this new communication that is very loving, very much bringing a point of balance into your life. But now suddenly you're having to look at your life and go, oh, wait a minute. I'm not walking alone anymore because somebody wants to be with me on this journey, and what am I going to do about it? And I feel like you may be going through a period of sleepless nights over it. Either you or somebody else is wanting to move the relationship forward to a new level. It's possible you may have been seeing somebody rather casually, and now that's changed, and that's where this period of worry is. But there is movement with regards to a relationship. You could be deciding to spend more time together. If you are currently in a committed relationship, you may be deciding to move in together, or you may be trying to decide whether or not you want to marry somebody. Engagement sometimes has to do with that. Most of the time it's usually just the relationship is ascending to a different level. And so I feel, Gemini, that we've moved from this single independent energy to suddenly, oh gosh, there's a change here. And you're going to gain some clarity on this, I feel, because it does say that things are changing in your relationship. So you are going to gain some clarity. But there's still that forward movement that you are headed on with regards to some area of your life. And if that did not pertain to your love life, you may need to decide what part this person plays in that forward movement for you, and the direction you're moving in your life. Do they have a part in it or not? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope you have a beautiful January 4th. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please click that lovely box down below. Please like, comment, and share. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra. If somebody could please timestamp down below when I start shuffling, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Libra. Libra. Feel sadness, don't know why. Somebody's sad about something. I see somebody's eating a steak. Like just a steak. And the table is set for one, and that's where the sadness is. I know that doesn't apply to all of you, but to whomever was sitting down to dinner eating a steak, it's gonna be okay. I don't know who that was for, but it's almost like you feel out of place at the table, like you're not used to eating alone. Okay. Libra, 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 Libra. It'll be okay. Whomever was eating a steak, it'll be all right. Okay. Libra, Libra, January 4th. January 4th. All right, let's see what we have for my wonderful Libra viewers. We have the Queen of Swords, the 10 of Swords. See, there's some heavy energy right there. The Queen of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. These are so hard to see. Oh, the 5 of Swords. Now that's some tough energy. We have the Chariot here down at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and take you a Romance Angel and probably a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Libra, 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 Libra. You deserve love. You're lovable. That person that was sitting down eating that steak, you deserve love. You're lovable. Maybe you feel like you deserved to be sitting there alone. That's a bad energy. Let go of that. Libra, 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 Libra. January 4th. Whoa. Serendipity. Gemini just got that. Now, y'all saw me shuffle. Y'all saw me shuffle. So, okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, first of all, Libra, with serendipity, everything is happening as it's supposed to be happening. You may find yourself in the right place, right time. You may run into people that help guide you on your way. You may find yourself in places that give you divine inspiration or divine direction. There are no such thing as coincidences. I feel like your higher power is moving you in some way, shape, or form in your life. And that's really important to note. And I say movement because we have the Chariot down here as our overall energy. The Chariot is moving towards a victory in your life. Right now there's currently no movement. These are two sphinxes just sitting there looking in two opposite directions. Currently there's no movement, but there will be forward movement towards victory, and that's extremely important. You are moving towards victory with this spread, Libra. We start out with this Queen of Swords energy. This could be your energy because this is air energy. It could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is somebody who wants to get down to, I want to say heart of the matter, because that's, you know, that's what I always say with this card, but that's not where I'm going with this. They want to find a solution to an issue. And the only way they can find that solution is by communication. They may feel as if they need to communicate with multiple people to gain insight. They may be communicating with one person to kind of get guidance and direction. If this is regarding your love life, since we have You Deserve Love, we have serendipity, we also have another card here on the table, and we have movement. You may feel a need to speak to a loved one as well. Keep in mind the Queen of Swords is very much about, you know, clarity and truth. However, the Queen of Swords can be, for lack of a better term, I'm going to swear, and I apologize ahead of time, but kind of bitchy. They can be very cutting, you know, in the way that they speak to somebody. And so if this is your energy, Libra, then you're going to need to tone it down when you do communicate. Don't let any hurt or anger come out in your communication, because it won't serve you very well. We do have this Ten of Swords here. This is you being filled with mental anguish over a situation, just like kind of like overflowing, almost as if you feel like you can't take any more. Now, the beauty of the Ten of Swords is that all that mental pain is coming to an end. It can't get any worse. It can only get better. The other beauty of this, and I love this in this card, he has his knee up and he has a fist. He has a balled fist. This is not somebody who's dead. You have not come to a point where the mental anguish is so hard that it prevents you from moving forward. In fact, it is giving you the will to fight for what it is that you love and that you want in your life. Because this is a fighter. This guy here is a fighter. Here we have water energy. You may be dealing with a, this is primarily a Cancer card, but it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. This is somebody who's very loving, very nurturing, very kind, very intuitive, sometimes can be psychic, very much filled with unconditional love, nurturing, extremely giving. This could be somebody who's a confidant for you, or this could be a love interest as well. This person has their back turned to, they're facing away from the Queen of Swords. So if the Queen of Swords is your energy, Libra, and the Queen of Cups is the energy of a loved one, there could be a break in your communication or some sort of break in your relationship. Do keep in mind that while this is a queen and this is a queen, it does not mean that it's two women. It could be a woman or a man, or a woman or a man. It's just the energy of the card. Going forward into the future here, Libra, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is you having planted seeds and you having putting work into some area of your life. I feel like it's your love life. And you're starting to recognize that that's going to produce a harvest down the road. You're starting to see that potential future here from the seeds that you've planted. You're not yet at the point where you can reap the harvest, but you are at that point of waiting. It's waiting for the future. You know the future's coming. You can see it. You know you've put in the work for it. You've probably been getting signs and synchronicities and running into, you know, situations that have been telling you what your future is. And you are just in a period of waiting. Now, Libra, we move forward also to this Five of Swords energy. Now, the Five of Swords energy is a very selfish energy. It can be very deceptive. I feel like what this is telling you, Libra, is that when you connect with this person, once again, you're going to need open, honest communication. That's the advice that we get from the Five of Swords. There's going to need to be open, honest communication, both for yourself and for this other person. I feel that right now you're in a period where you don't feel very lovable. You feel as if you deserve to be alone. You may have felt as if you had played some part in your personal situation right now, whatever that is, where there's not any forward movement. But your higher power is saying, Libra, you do deserve love. You are lovable. You are going to get out of this mental anguish. You are going to see the potential rewards from your future, as long as you are open and honest, nurturing, and kind. Bring clarity to the situation. All right, Libra, that's all I have for you. I hope you have a beautiful January 4th. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please click the lovely button down below. Please like, comment, and share, and I will see you again soon.